guess who's back? Now the Jordan 6 rings, I believe they originally released in 2008. Now I actually had a pair of one of the original runs. They made a series featuring all of the teams that MJ actually beat in the playoffs or finals. Not the playoffs, just the finals. One of them was the Portland Trail Blazers. I had that pair, I thought that they were awesome. Now fast forward to 2018 and holy crap, they're back. Now this guy right here, I think that they look fantastic. This is what I wish would have happened for the Air Jordan 11 Win Like 96. I know that a lot of people really love the all red everything uppers. I was not a fan. I thought that they should have looked like the Win Like 82s, but in red. This is what I was envisioning them actually releasing. And so yeah, I passed on the actual Air Jordan 11s because I just didn't like them. I did get the Win Like 82s though. Those are dope. But these guys right here share tech specs and design elements of all the shoes that MJ wore as he whooped teams' butts in the NBA Finals. So if you know your Air Jordan history, and I'm not just talking about the sneakers, I'm talking about MJ himself, then you likely already know which shoes make up this model right here. You have the first three-peat with the Air Jordan 6, the 7, and the 8. Now the 6 is represented pretty loosely on the back spoiler right here as well as the lace lock. The Air Jordan 7 is represented even more loosely as those little perforations right here on the side panel and the toe. I just think that's super funny because like the Air Jordan 7 is like, we'll deal with you later. And then the Air Jordan 8 was dealt with fairly loosely, but still in a way that is kind of like in your face as a paying homage to, which is right here on the tongue with the Chanel patch, as well as the Air Jordan 8 little lace straps right there that are on the back. Those are synonymous with the Air Jordan 8 and the cross straps. Now when MJ came back from his very first retirement, he did debut the Air Jordan 11s in the semifinals against the Orlando Magic. Unfortunately, they lost. Luckily, he debuted that shoe earlier than what they were expecting, so he was able to still wear the Air Jordan 11 throughout the next season and playoffs and finals, which clearly is where this little rand right here comes from. The following year, he wore the Air Jordan 12, and that is represented right there with the 2-3 down the tongue, followed up by the Air Jordan 13, which is primarily where these guys get their overall shape from, and they definitely use the same tooling. You can see the 13s back there. They use the same exact stuff right here. Phylon midsole, Zoom Air units in the heel and forefoot, super comfortable stuff. The only real difference, there's no carbon fiber shank plate. Instead, they replaced it with this TPU one that looks like carbon fiber. And then last but not least, there was one more model. He didn't wear them throughout the entire finals, but he did wear them during his last shot, and that's the Air Jordan 14. And again, just like some of the other models, they're represented very loosely, and it's just right there on the toe. There's a little tiny jump man, that little swoop right there from the Air Jordan 14's toe box or overlay toe panel. Super subtle. I just think that these look really great all together. These, the Spizikes, the Dub Zeros, I think that they're all really fresh hybrids on classic models. I know a lot of the newer generation disagrees, but for me, I like what I like. I can't help it, and I just think that these look fantastic. Now, as far as the material quality on this particular pair, the white upper, definitely not premium, but definitely soft to the touch. They feel really great on foot as well. And then that red textured leather overlay, man, that stuff is fantastic. Super comfortable, super soft, really nice looking on top of that. Overall, I'm just pretty impressed by these, like I can't even lie. I was just really surprised that this type of quality was on a shoe like this. In terms of fit, they fit true to size, however, they don't fit like the original 6 rings. The originals fit really, really tight in the toe box. These guys actually feel like they're a little bit wide. They kind of feel like bubbly. I don't know what Jordan Brand's done with their lasts over the years, but for some reason they just don't fit as nicely as they used to. They just have a lot of volume above the toe. I don't understand it, but you know, it is what it is. Just letting you guys know. So wide footers, you should be good to go. Everyone else, I'd still go true to size. You just might not be completely satisfied with the 4-foot fit. Would I play in these? Yes, I would. Like I said, these are just like the Air Jordan 13s mixed with everything else. Still have the same tech specs, which is fantastic. I love the setup in the Air Jordan 13, super comfortable. The only thing to watch out for is that the heel's a little bit clunky because of those rubber pods. However, stability is just completely on point. Stability and support, man, way on point in these bad boys. And that pretty much takes care of it for the 2018 edition of the Air Jordan 6 rings. Let me know what you guys think about them down below in the comment section. If you're interested in a pair, eSpace got you covered. Link is going to be in the description box as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for your support, and until next time, guys, have a good one.